Hey, welcome to my blog presentation. My name is Colton Barney, and the blog topic that I chose was pest control. Mainly talking about like doing it yourself pest control solutions, but also talking about different companies that you can be using. So I'll kind of get into it right here. First of all, blog positioning. I knew that this is a pretty competitive market with a lot of different pest control companies out there. So kind of why I chose this market in this positioning for my blog is because I have been in the pest control industry for the past 5 years. And it's something that I'm passionate about and that I feel like I know a lot of information about. And so I felt like it was a great topic to dive into and kind of share my experiences with people on what you can do to prevent pests from getting into the home and also to um, make sure that if you do have a problem, that does get taken care of, and you know the right tools to get that taken care of. So as far as the blog positioning goes, that's kind of why I chose it and the about the market. And my target market is going to be like new homeowners, younger families, and people looking for do-it-yourself ideas for pest control. New homeowners are always great because a lot of times, you put that money of your investment into your home, and you want to have a nice home and maintain your home and make sure that pests aren't getting inside of it. So that's always a great target market. Younger families, they a lot of times do not want dangerous pests around the home. And sometimes kids are scared of pests as well. So that's another great target market. And then just people looking for ideas in general on what they can do to help their pest control prevention. So I'll jump into the market research. A lot of people out there are looking for do-it-yourself ideas as far as pest control goes. Pest control is one thing that a lot of people have to figure out if it's worth the money for them. And so do it yourself is always a great idea or a great way to figure out ideas to do it yourself so you don't have to pay that money. And a lot of my market research behind why I chose this is of my experience in the market. Like I said, I've been working in the industry for about 5 years now. And being in the industry that long, you learn a lot of information about what consists of the problems for different pest control needs. And pest control is something that everybody needs. And so this is something that anybody could be looking up information about, which is hard because it does make it a little bit more competitive. But it is also nice because you don't have to worry about, searching for people to come to the blog because it's something that everyone is always going to need. And then jumping into the competitive research, there aren't a ton of pest control blogs, and most of them are corporate companies that run their blogs. And that's kind of what makes me different in my niche market is that, I'm just a single person running the blog. I have a lot of inside thoughts and insight as to what you need for your pest control needs because I have all the experience behind it to back me up. And so I provide a lot of valuable information that can be taken and applied at your own home. But it is a very competitive market. So next we'll jump into the actual blog. Let's see if I can get this pulled up here. Make it bigger. Okay. So this is my actual blog right here. And this is the design that I chose. I wanted an all black background with the white lettering for my text. And then the red is just for the links, the different links that come up. And so this is kind of why I chose it is because I feel like it's kind of engaging and it kind of brings you in, catches your eye. And so that's kind of why I chose this template. And then we got my header here that explains why or what my blog is about. And then I have my little sidebar here with my home. I've got my About Me page, a FAQ, page, contacts, and then the posts. And then you can go back to home here. And so that's kind of just like what's all inside the blog here. And then the HTML code, I kind of had a hard time trying to figure that one out, but I kind of edited this wording into here. I was trying to get it aligned more to the right, so it went underneath home. I was having a hard time trying to figure that out. So next we'll go to the how-to video. So I'm going to click here in the posts. There we go. And we'll scroll down here. And this is the how-to video that I had. Is how to get rid of mice and rats and tell the difference between mice and rats. So if I click on that link, that'll share that for you. And then the marketing strategy to obtain more followers through advertising, content, engagement, contests, and self-promotions. If I were to keep going with this blog, I would say that I would definitely try to create advertisements for it to get the word out. And I would also try and get people to be sharing it as much as possible. So that way that it could help to increase engagement and to obtain more followers for the site. And some different measurable metrics and marketing strategies that could be used in the future to attract more followers. One, I think, being, which is the biggest, is like I said, just getting people to share it and using that word of mouth. And you can tell the more followers you get, the more people it's reaching. So that's definitely a measurable metric that I would use. And yeah, and just in summarizing the blog and what I learned from the project, it was definitely a harder one for me. I have never used WordPress or done anything with a blog, so it's completely new for me. Trying to figure out how to arrange everything and get all the content into here. But it was also fun because I was able to learn a lot about it, and just in case I do need to use it in the future, create a blog or something like that. But yeah, this is just kind of the rest of the blog. I have my latest posts here. This spot is where you can subscribe, and then down here I have a search bar with my widgets as one of my widgets, and also a follow button. And then I have the links to my social media accounts here. But yeah, I enjoyed creating this blog and learning and finding out new things and being able to keep that information with me forever. And hopefully I can start to use that in the future as well. So thanks.